Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I pray that this finds everyone in great health and happy spirits and just as upbeat as we possibly can be. First, I want to say I miss and love you guys all. Having withdrawals of not being in the classroom and working with you all. I was over here talking to my son the other day. I was like, "You get it?" And he was like, "Yeah, I got it. I get it." I'm like, "No, you get it?" He's like, "I get it." I'm like, "No, you supposed to say get it, got it." Oh, I'm like, he like, "Dad, you supposed to be in the classroom." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." So I kind of miss doing those things. Um, I know there's been a lot of questions and confusion with some of the homework and things like that. I think the biggest thing is just not to stress, not to worry, and we trust me. We are given the information as we get it. Um, I think that's the easiest way is to be able to stay tuned to the emails, stay tuned to the YouTube channels, and just stay tuned to your text messages because a lot of information is coming. Sometimes it comes fast and sometimes it comes kind of sparsely. But just stay tuned and stay plugged into your phones, and we will get you the information as quickly and as efficient as we possibly can. Uh, Now that that's all out of the way, I want to offer up a bit of a competition. This is not an assignment. It's not something that's mandatory. It's not something that's mandated. It is something that I feel as though we need just from teaching fifth grade over the years. So, as you guys know, I teach social studies. And over the years, oftentimes I'll ask the kids on Friday, like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend, Johnny?" "Oh, we're going over Uncle Billy's house." "Oh, okay, Uncle Billy. Uncle Billy sounds like a pretty cool cat. Is that your mom's brother or your dad's brother?" And the kid will say, "I don't know." Like, what do you mean? How do you not know? Or I have a conversation with a kid, like, "Hey, how are you? Do you got siblings?" "Yeah, I got a kid in first grade." "Who's your first grade, your brother's teacher?" "I don't know." Wait a minute. How do you not know your brother's teacher? You live with these people. How do you not know this? So here's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to offer up a 60 bucks of my hard earned money. And this is what I'm going to do. Um, 60 bucks. So it'll be three $10 gift cards per block for a video and then one for a paper version. Here's the details. And these gift cards will be to a restaurant of your own choosing. So I want you guys, since you're at home, to get to know your family. I mean, that's part of social studies, right? Just to know where you came from. I mean, we've studied all these countries. We've studied, countries in Europe and how we came over here and how America was formed, and it'll be interesting to see where you're from and just knowing your mom's brothers and your mom's mom, and your dad's brother and dad's mom, and just to get to know. So here's how you do the paper version. You can go Google or Bing or whatever search engine you use. Go on and find a family trees, and then fill it out as best to your ability. Get it extensive as possible. Be creative with it. You can draw it yourself. You could print it out. Do whatever. You could take a picture of it, but just upload it to OneDrive or email it to me. However you get it to me. And so I'll pick one from each block and give a $10 gift card to for the paper version. Now, I'll also do another one. So that's 30 bucks worth. I'll do another competition for videos. These are the ones I really, really want to see and I'm interested in. Just do a YouTube video of your family tree, like explaining who you are, where you come from. You can do pictures and things like that. And don't worry, you can not make those public if you want to. Don't want to. You could make them upload the video. You can make it private, or you can just upload it or email it to me. If you get your parents' permission and you can do it public, that's fine. But you can do it private and just send me the link where only I will see it. If you're concerned about being shy or things like that. But it's just, and again, this is not something that you have to do. This is something that I'm just trying to, break up the monotony. And that's a word of the day that we didn't get to do. Monotony means boredom, just a routine. So monotony. We're going to break up the monotony of being at home and just something cool, and you could just learn your family in the process. About 6 years ago now, my grandfather passed away. And right before he passed away, I spent the weekend with him at a timeshare in California. And he divorced. Him and my grandmother had divorced, and he since remarried. And so this was way before I was born. I didn't really get the story of their divorce and how him and my grandmother met and all this. And so he told me he met my grandmother at this restaurant called the White Palace, and he thought she was cute, and he gave her a quarter tip, and they hit it off from there. And I'm like, a quarter tip? He's like, man, back then a quarter was a lot of money. And so I was like, okay. But what was cool about it is that White Palace restaurant, I had driven past it a million times in my life, and I never knew that not only did my grandmother work there, nor did my grandmother and my grandfather met there. So if it wasn't for the White Palace restaurant, I wouldn't be making a video with my big face in the phone right now. So those are some of the things and some of the stories and some of the stuff I'm hoping that you guys get to know and get to know about your family. You guys have beautiful families, just get to know one another. And so that way you can just have something to do and something to be creative, and you can use this time wisely to know who you are and where you came from, right? So I love you guys all. Don't stress over the work. Do what you can. Use your accommodations if you have accommodations, if you see resource, things like that. You guys have my email and phone number. You can email or call me. I've already talked to a few students. I love hearing your voices. And again, this is not mandatory. Parents, don't make the kids do it. If they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. I don't want to get emails saying, oh, he's struggling, he this and that. This is just fun. Okay. $10 for a paper version, $10 for a video version. And I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So whatever today is, add 14 to it. I had lost count of the days being at the house so much. So if you have questions or concerns about it, just email me, text me, call me, send a pigeon, telegram, can with a string. I don't know. I'm bored over here. Just contact me somehow. All right, peace.